All right, guys, thanks for checking in to the Dawoods 2 podcast. I have another exciting guest here with me today. It's another one of my good friends. I've come to know him over the past few years. This is the brother of a guy I had a few weeks ago. This is Jimmy Apjok. Yeah, all right.
I'm here. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I was in Pittsburgh last night raising the Jolly Roger.
Yeah.
For the Pirates.
Nice.
Of course, they lost.
Yeah.
9-2.
9-2.
It was terrible.
Yeah, I went to the Atlanta game where they hit 4 homers.
That was a noon game?
No, it was
that was
7.
the one before that. That wasn't the one. Okay.
Yeah, it was the one where they lost. It was 8-6.
You said 4 homers?
Yeah, 4 homers. Hayes hit the first inning. Atlanta got a homer, and then the bottom of the first. That's the second part of it, right? I'm not big with baseball.
The bottom of the first.
Yeah, bottom of the first, we
batting.
hit a 3-run homer, Hayes.
Nice.
And then we had 3 other single homers.
I forget who hit the dinger last night. There was one.
There's one.
Just a single
Wasn't
shot home
the
run.
first round pick, that was his first game?
Yeah.
The pitcher?
Yeah.
He was throwing zingers, I saw. He was doing
good.
like 100 mile per hour.
There was a good amount of
100 more.
strikeouts last night, but the Reds just poured it on us.
Yeah.
3-run homers, and then
Yeah.
I think in the 7th they cleaned us. It was just
Yeah, well, wasn't that when they subbed that guy out? As soon as that guy got out, it kind of
it just went
fell
down.
apart. Yeah.
It just got.
Well, yeah, our closer in the Atlanta game, we were winning like 6-4, and then he let up 4 runs.
Yeah,
and we lost 8-6.
That is
against Atlanta.
That's normal.
Yeah,
that's
good
normal.
old Pirates.
That's the
yeah,
trend.
you don't leave a Pirates game
It's
unless
okay.
you
We
took an
still
L.
rep the home team.
Yeah.
You know?
So yeah, that was fun.
But yeah.
Yeah,
So.
I found I really enjoyed the Pirates games. Like I just like enjoy Pittsburgh events. Like it's such a cool.
It's a beautiful. There was a magazine I read that said it was one of the most beautiful ballparks in America, and I believe it because with the sun setting on that city,
dog
in the back, it is just the aesthetic is great.
Yeah. And where did you sit at?
So we actually sat in row like we were in like 310, so we were up in the loft, but we were like right at the edge, so you could see right down over the fence. There was a foul ball was getting close. I mean, it was good seats. It's really pretty up there.
Yeah, I found. We went whatever day that was. I think it was Tuesday night. Yeah, and I found $16 tickets in row 131. So down there, just to the left of third base, and it's such a beautiful spot because you can see the game here, and you look to your left, and there's a skyline.
Right.
Oh, it's so sick.
It's so pretty.
Yeah.
Where they get you on the prices is with the stuff in the stadium.
Dude.
My ticket was $35.
Yeah.
Me and my friend Cameron went. Shout out Cameron Rhea.
Yeah.
We literally $35 ticket. I was looking at the prices. A basket of chicken tenders, $18. If you drink, you're screwed because a high noon vodka soda, $24.
$24?
One can.
That's wild.
It is insane. That's almost cost your ticket. So
Yeah.
do not recommend doing anything in the stadium. But the game is just beautiful. It's like they are the best.
Yeah.
But
yeah. But I think I'm excited to see what happens with the new pitcher.
Yeah.
That new kid. Like he was doing pretty good.
yeah, I always like to see that.
Yeah. So and then Andrew McCutcheon, he didn't do as well the night that we went, but what was Reynolds? He hit one of the homers, so that was cool. But
yeah, he's been there a good many years now. He's one of the core guys there.
Yeah.
One of the only guys that's been there a while. Of course, McCutcheon left for like at least 4 years.
Yeah, he went to 2 other teams. He was at
Phillies.
he played the Phillies.
What was it? The Yankees.
Yeah.
I think it was the.
No, wasn't it the Giants? He went to San Francisco.
I don't know. Either way, he should have never left. I forget what the reason was. They probably didn't want to pay him enough.
Probably not.
But then he ended up signing minimums.
Yeah. Well, if you there's a stat I saw or an Instagram post of like if the Pirates kept all the guys that they traded away, they're like some of the best in the league on every team.
I know.
In the league.
It's just how it goes. We have like the lowest salary cap.
Yeah, we're like a farm team.
It is legitimately terrible, but it's okay. We still rep the hometown.
Yeah, for sure. Black and gold, man. I love it. It's
all
the
the
best. It's still like the city of champions.
It is, dude. It is.
We have five World Series, 7 Super Bowls, and the Pens have 5 Stanley Cups.
Oh, I think it's 4.
4? No, because Sydney has 3, and then we did back-to-back 91, 92.
That's right.
So we do have 5.
That's right.
Dude, yeah, we're killing it. We're like in the top. I mean, Steelers are number 2. Pirates are in the top 5.
Yep.
Because there's like the Yankees that have like 20 or something.
Yeah, I know. But, it is. But we haven't won since '79.
Yeah, 79.
That's rough.
That's rough.
But okay, it's all right.
Yeah, we've had a success with the Penguins.
Yeah, we have.
Back, so.
I love. I actually enjoy Penguins games more than Pirates
They're
games.
fun. Well, there's more energy, really.
Oh, dude, it gets so lit.
I went to the game where Gino fought Oshie.
Oh yeah.
A few years ago, where
Malkin
just
the Capitals?
The Capitals, yeah. He just flicked the stick up in because Oshie dropped it. He flicked it up to the bench, and then all of a sudden they got mad. And Malkin has fought 4 times in his career.
Yeah,
and that was his most crazy one. It was so lit. It was epic.
I got to watch him do a hat trick in 2008, 2010 against the Devils, and they gave everybody these bags, these black Penguins bags, and when they did the hat trick, everybody, I just remember, was launching them over. I literally stood up and threw my bag. It hit the guy in front of me and just flopped down. Like, it was so lit. Like, actually the only time I've ever seen a hat trick, it was Malkin. It was my first Penguins game. Crazy. Ever since then, it's just, I love him. It's just incredible.
Yeah, because usually it's pretty packed as well.
It's generally, especially like a Friday night game, it's loaded.
Yeah, and it's a good venue. Like, it's really nice. PPG is nice.
It is.
So
but
they got rid of there's a big thing with Heinz now, Acrisure. Do you call it Acrisure or do you call it Heinz?
I want it to be Heinz.
I call it Acrisure.
It's Acrisure. Yeah,
because they used to be like Three Rivers, now it's PNC.
Yeah, I'm not a guy. I don't like I'll move on. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah,
might
Heinz
get some
its
hate
time.
for that, but Acrisure, yeah,
it's all right.
At first I was like, no, but I just...
Yeah, well, it's the new era. We got the Pickett and the Pickens.
Right, Big Ben out, Kenny
yeah.
Pickett, and Acrisure, it's like turning over new leaf. I think we're going to do well.
Yeah, I think we're going to do well this year.
I hope so. We won last night.
Yeah,
Tampa Bay. We
beat Tampa Bay.
Yeah, and it was hot.
Wasn't Mayfield the quarterback there? Mayfield's quarterback for
the Bucs?
Bucks?
Know. I just looked at the score in the morning.
And
I was at the Pirates game during the game, I think.
Yeah, too busy watching us lose.
Yeah, I was too busy watching us lose to watch. Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. But yeah. I mean, first touchdown was Pickett to Pickens. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, Pickens is a beast.
Right. So you're heading off to college soon.
Yeah, I'm heading off. Today's Friday, the 12th. It's Saturday, isn't it? Saturday the 12th. I'll be moving in Friday the 18th.
Right.
So just getting ready. By the time this pod comes out, that would have been last week. But so I'm excited. Gonna major in business marketing, a minor in music technology, but that's kind of loose. Like if some cool classes come up, but I'm excited for it.
Yeah, that's a great major to pick. Lots of jobs in that field that you can get. That's incredible.
Yeah, the one thing I always say about marketing is like it's almost if you're like diligent and work hard at it, a recession/depression proof job.
Sure.
Because a company may lay off a bunch of people or they may try to like reduce budgets, but if you don't market, you can't sell anything. 1,000%. You always have to market in order to even make money. So there's always going to be that availability. So as long as you're good within your field and you work hard and are diligent at it.
You just have to be dedicated because there's lots of other people out there trying to do that.
A lot of people trying to do it.
You just got to be better, and you will excel because you're extra. You're super involved in everything you do. Mm-hmm. So I know you're going to excel. Yeah, you're going to do great. I didn't even go to college. I went straight out of high school. I went to a trade school in Indiana, ICTC. Yeah. So I'm a mechanic, so I got all my ASE certifications. I got my inspection, emissions license. Started working straight out of high school at my parents' shop in Clarksburg, PA. Shout out Clarksburg, Sunoco. If you need your vehicle worked on, that's where you go.
Shameless plug, the Apjok system.
You got to drop that. But, so we're so busy down there, and it's been crazy. And there's a few jobs that you can excel out with. Like a mechanic, you don't have to have a college degree to excel as a mechanic. Yeah. HVAC technician, all you need is tradesman. If you want to be something like a cop, nurse, in marketing, like you have to have a degree or you're not even going to... They won't even hire you. If you do get a job, it'll be like an assistant job paying $15 an hour. Just nothing sustainable. So, but that's a great major to pick.
Yeah. And I was wondering, like, So obviously, your brother, he didn't even do trade school. How did you decide to go that route? So you
Well, I did. See, Jake favors more of the car wash.
Okay, he's on the car wash side.
So I don't even know if there's a trade school that specializes in car washes.
This is how you wash the car.
Yeah, this is how you wash the car. So it's like,
it's a little different.
I wanted to do more of the auto mechanics end, and there's more licenses and restrictions on working on cars than there is doing car wash. So he didn't really need to do that. Jake's an exception because not every 19, 20-year-old kid is going to be able to manage car washes that your family has. So he's an exception. He probably would have went to college if the family didn't have business like that. And same with me. I do enjoy working on cars. I don't know if my family didn't have a business. I feel like I don't know what I would have done, but. Yeah. Obviously, the best route for us was to not go to college and acquire all that debt because the fields we worked in don't require college degrees. Yeah. So it's just...
Yeah, it's unnecessary money.
It's unnecessary to do that. But you still have to get certs and stuff. But Jake doing car wash... And their car washes are very profitable. Yeah. The only problem is, with a car wash, you could go a week and sell like $20 in sales. Yeah. There's some weeks you could sell $5,000 in sales. Like on really ugly, yucky weeks, it's terrible. But I know the Washworks has been going up every year, even with the new mod wash. So it's been really good for him, and I'm happy for him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting to hear that they still are experiencing growth. And
they are.
Definitely no stagnation from the
Not
mod
exactly
wash.
What it was, but mod wash hasn't affected it.
Yeah. That wasn't taking any clientele.
No.
That was why I was wondering what would happen. 'Cause I was talking with some people just in Indiana who obviously didn't know Jake or Washworks as much, and they were just talking about mod wash is an app, and then you can pay for this thing where you can go to any mod wash. I'm like. Mm-hmm. When are you going to go to another mod wash and wash your car?
Yeah, exactly.
When are you going to be in hey,
they're all at least 40. I think the nearest one to Indiana is 45 minutes away.
Altoona, yeah.
So maybe it would be beneficial. It's a woman-owned business, and she's very successful.
Yeah, she's 32 across the country. She's out of Texas or something.
And if you're on vacation and you see a mod wash, it would come in handy. Yeah. I assume.
But I just feel like it's. For the extra money you're paying monthly, it's like you're going on vacation that one time.
I honestly believe in Indiana that the significant majority of people don't want to have all these monthly subscriptions. They just want to pay for a single car wash. Yeah. $6. It's $2 to start the stuff. It could be $1.50. I know it's $1.50 at our garage. I think it's $2 at Washworks. You can't hand wash your vehicle at Mod Wash. We have a dog wash. We do the K9 units for the police. Yeah. I mean, it's just a totally different dynamic of a car wash. So it works out for him. Yeah. But,
it's nice. So one thing I wanted to ask you about trade school. Were you working while at trade school, or how did that all play out?
How it would work is I would work the morning, and then in the evening, I would go up to the ICTC and do the evening classes. Okay. And so, I was working during that. I wouldn't have been able to do that if it wasn't my family's business.
Yeah,
obviously,
working with hours and stuff.
Because no place would have let you work on cars, and then why I was technically I was uncertified. Yeah. But I knew what I was doing. It actually made the school go easier. I just literally splashed water all in my face. I missed my mouth by 4 inches. But it's okay. Don't even worry about it. Probably soaked the microphone. I sound like I'm underwater. But whatever. Hey, that stuff happens. My first podcast.
First podcast,
yeah, I'm a new guy. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of here.
But yeah, it's that's what's my family has the family-owned business as well. My dad has a marketing agency. They had a John Deere tractor dealership before that, and then a kitchen outlet shop as well. And so I've always been in that atmosphere of working for my dad in the family business.
You guys have a farm?
Yeah, we have a farm too. Farms? We have a couple farm properties.
Farm properties.
Yeah. So we have what we call the hometown farm, which is in Dilltown. It's where my dad grew up. There's There's a field that we farm, and then we rent out the house, and we're just renovating it right now. But then we bought 2 Amish farm properties up in about 15 minutes from my house up in Strongstown. And so those each have their own fields, their own barns.
What do you grow?
So we just do hay. We're a grass-fed herd.
Oh, it's hay, yeah.
Yeah, so we just like alfalfa, the normal hay plants, and so we.
Do you sell it to like other farmers around there? Or do you have animals?
No, so we have 120 dairy. So we're organic dairy. We sell to Horizon.
Oh, nice.
And so we actually don't make enough hay for our cows. We usually are buying hay as well.
So you have the chance to sell it.
So we don't need to sell it because we don't even make enough. So it's like
nice though to have your own land so you can make some. You don't have to buy all.
Buy it all because it's like for organic hay anymore. It's like $120 for round bale.
I don't doubt it.
It's insane.
I don't doubt it at all.
And so like we used to do silage, and silage is just a process. You have to be set up for it. And since we weren't doing a lot of land, we just decided to go grass fed. Most people want to drink grass fed anyway. Mm-hmm. The only problem with the grass fed is there's only like a few grass fed trucks. Because the way it works is, since we sell it to Horizon, they have a milk truck come down, take the milk 3 times a week.
Does the milk actually taste any different?
I don't. It's not the taste. I don't think. I think it's just
the idea of it.
The idea of it being grass fed
Cows
and maybe
not pumped with steroids and fed sweet feed in a dark barn and
milk.
milk.
In my opinion, Horizon tastes better than like Gallagher's. Or something.
Yeah, I believe it.
Like Gallagher's is for me too. It's like I drink raw milk.
I drink chocolate milk.
Chocolate.
That's it. I drink chocolate milk.
Yeah.
I like white milk doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, like I can't drink any plain store-bought white milk. It has to be raw, definitely.
Yeah.
But like, so it's raw milk. You have to shake it.
Remember, I was at the farm show in Harrisburg once, and they had a little place where you could try the unpasteurized, unhomogenized. I'll tell you what, it was nasty.
It's different.
Well, like they scooped. There was like foam on top. It took a sip. It was sour.
Yeah.
I was like, you got to do something to this before you.
Yeah, it's definitely different. It took a while for me to get used to it whenever we started.
But I could see how you would like it. You know? But it's just it's not for everybody.
Well, it's also too. It's like you need to shake it. So we always obviously it's cool and
I obviously didn't do it right if there was foam on top, right?
Yeah. Because the pasteurization, homogenization, there's the fat that goes to the top of the raw milk, and it just makes it so then you don't have to like shake it every time. Because when we get it, we pull it out of the fridge, you have to shake it, and then you can drink it or put it in cereal or whatever. Right. And then the pasteurization is like the heating it up, and then homogenization spins it. I don't know the exact science, but it just changes it. What changes and it helps the shelf life as well.
Cool.
So, so it's interesting.
Very neat. Very
neat. It's like there's only like 1% of the population does farm work anymore. It used to be back in the day, it was like 60%.
Well, I don't doubt
farmers.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
1% supplies for the whole country.
Yeah. Well, it's like these mega farms where it's like
they're instead
10,000 cows.
Instead of having a bunch of little family-owned farms, it's like one monstrosity.
Yeah, it's big, a monstrous manufacturing plant of cows. It's just they're cycling them through, milking all day. Whereas we have 120 cows, like half of them have names.
Half of them have names.
Yeah, because
how do you know?
It's just being around them, you can just recognize them because there's usually 3 ways a calf is named. One, if it's a beef, like we have some beef along with our herd, they don't even get a number; they just get a name on their tag.
Isn't it sad to name a beef cow?
A little bit. The thing that
we're gonna kill like George, Tom, and Fred.
Well, we have like Bilbo and Frodo.
Yeah.
The thing that I always tell people is with cows, they're gonna get killed in the end anyway.
Oh yeah.
Rarely do you just let a cow live out their life and then die because
it's a waste.
The way they live, like they just get really like their joints and stuff, and they start to hurt a lot and can't even walk. So I always envision it's like, it's 2 years. They have a great life. They're fed well. They have great time out in the pasture with other cows. You get them in the cute phase of you have a calf and then a heifer, and then it's like they had 2 great years, and then they serve another purpose. Like they have a purpose with that.
So how do you sell your cow meat? Like cow meat sounded weird. How do you sell your beef? How do you sell your cow meat? Like what in the world? Like where'd that come from?
Yeah.
How do you sell? You like sell whole cows, half cows? Do you process?
It depends really.
It just depends.
Yeah, because we used to have more beef. Right now we only butcher about 2 a year.
You know the prices on that? Like what a whole cow would run.
A whole cow.
Like I want to I want to buy a whole cow right now, processed, packed.
Yeah, processed and packed. Oh man.
You don't have to throw a number out there.
Yeah, I don't even know because we haven't sold them in a while.
It varies.
I know like an organic fillet, like the big ones that we get from our cows, could probably run, if you get a full one, could probably run $1,000.
Oh, yeah. I don't doubt
And you
it.
get 2 on each cow. Yeah. So there's 2 right there.
But you think it's still cheaper probably to buy it in bulk than actually buy it at the store? Like
I would say so, yeah. And it's better quality too.
It has to be better quality.
100% because
it has to be.
Like within the industry, it's like the cows a lot of the cows they're getting, if they aren't beef, it's cull cows. So it's the old cows.
Right.
They're buying them and then they're butchering them. So it's these like 6-7-year-old old dairy cows that they're butchering.
Better get the A1 out. Better get the old steaks out.
You have to. Because it's like knowing what those cows are.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like, ugh. Whereas like we know, man, we raised this cow. It was plump. Yeah, it's like so. Yeah, I would say maybe the cow. It used to be harder, especially for my sister. Like she loved the animals, but knowing that the cow's serving a purpose of like, oh, it's feeding the family. We always have the fillets at Christmas, so it's like it's helping with that time of fellowship together.
How do you like your steak?
I literally put some salt, pepper on it. Give me a rare steak.
A rare steak.
I like it off the cow, bro, dude. Some people like it well done, which I understand.
Nah.
I
don't understand.
I like it mooing.
I don't understand that. Why don't you just cook all the juices out of it and then squeeze all the juices out of it and give it to me completely brown?
Yeah.
Might as well make jerky.
Yeah.
I like medium rare. I'll eat rare.
Yeah. Well, if I ever eat it at like a restaurant, which I rarely do just because I'm spoiled with our meat, I'll get medium or medium rare just out of the fact that
if you go to Haas's, no hate on Haas's, but if you go to Haas's, you better get it rare minus, and it'll come out about medium well. Like
they're too afraid in there.
Oh my goodness, like rare, like the minimum amount you can cook it, it'll still come out just a hint of pink in the middle. It's like. But whatever. Maybe the kind of meat they get, you have to.
Yeah, they're like, oh man, this stuff's nasty. Yeah.
I didn't mean to hate on Haas's there, but that's just been my experience.
Yeah. So yeah, the farm's fun. I did some vlogs with it recently. It was funny. I did a vlog about like making hay, and it's hit the most out of any of my vlogs. Normally, I get like right now I'm in the anywhere from 30 to 60 views.
What are we doing? Let's go make some hay.
And then this one hit 500 in a few days. So that was sick.
Super nice, nice, man. Yeah.
Yeah, so I enjoy it. I do a lot of the field
work.
A
lot of clicks if you do some like whistling diesel stuff.
Yeah.
You know, go out there and just buy an old truck and smash round bales as hard as you can hit them. Dude, people click on it.
Yeah. They like the crazy stuff.
They click on that stuff. Yeah, that's crazy.
And I knew when I wrote the title for that video, it was going to hit. It was like, second cutting is late, ... is farming dead.
You got to have a good title.
Because
people look at the thumbnail and the title.
Yeah.
That's what's going to get your click.
You got to get them to click to even view it.
Get them to click. Yeah. You got to get them to click. But
yeah.
As far as college goes, like how many roommates do you have?
So
I assume you're dorm.
I'm dorming. The style of dorm at Cedarville in general, they are pushing for more everybody stay on campus and dorm, just because for the community aspect of it. All 4 years, I am staying in a hall style, so it's almost like a hotel type deal. So
hotel style. So you have all your different
so all the rooms, and then it's just a block, kind of like this room in here. It's 17.5 by 12.5. You don't have your own bathroom, so it's a shared bathroom with probably 20, 30 guys in the area. But it's like a public restroom, so there's like 6 stalls and then the showers and all that.
Okay.
So I'll have my one roommate, Alex. We met at Cedarville's soccer ID camp last year, and we actually roomed together for that. So he and I really hit off well, and we found out we're like the same person. He was going to major in management and switch to marketing. So same major as me.
Okay.
Oldest sibling, homeschooled.
That's nice that you're the same major because you can help each other study and stuff.
So we can take some of the same classes together.
That's fantastic, man.
Then there will just be the variability of like I have 21 credits going in.
You going 4 or 6 years?
I'm going 4.
4 years.
4. If I do graduate school, I'd probably go to like a Pitt or something, other. Like Cedarville's great, but like if you're going for a master's, you're trying to get.
Cedarville is great. So they got that 75% graduation rate, which is huge. If you know anything about the graduation rates in the country, like literally, it says 40% of students drop out It's realistically more like 50%.
Yeah.
It's crazy how many people do the first 2 years just getting all their, math and English out of the way, undeclared.
Yeah.
And then when it comes time to pick one, they'll pick a major, do half a semester, and drop. Like, it's insane.
Yeah, they're just trying to get the easy classes and party, and then they're like, man, this sucks.
Exactly. They just want the college experience more than... And the worst thing you can do is get a job in marketing or something, get out of college, and work at a golf course. And I'm telling you, like, you know what I mean? Something like that. That happens a lot.
Yeah.
But like I said, you're really smart and really involved in what you do, man. I totally know you're going to excel.
Yeah, and I've had the opportunity, like, I just hit my 5-year anniversary here with my dad.
Yeah.
On LinkedIn a few months ago. So it's like I have that 5 years of experience in marketing.
Yeah.
And it's like I can take that different approach.
So
kind of
you
like
have
you
a
had.
resume already.
Yeah, on LinkedIn.
A 5-year resume going into college.
Yeah, 5-year HubSpot certified, Davey Award and all that.
Do you plan on working while you're at college or not? Doing anything? Or you just want to focus straight on college?
I'm not sure yet. I would be interested, and I have had some ideas about it, is trying different jobs, specifically to show people what it's like. So, like, I've never worked in a food chain. So they have Cedarville has a Chick-fil-A, Panda Express, and soon to have Einstein Bagels, which is like a deli place.
Yeah, I know. There's one in the hub in Indiana.
Yeah. There's one there. So it would be interesting to work like a semester there. And yeah, I don't have to work like 20 hours. You can just do like one shift a week or something like that.
Sure.
Just to get that experience for myself. Because I've only ever worked a quote unquote desk job in marketing.
Right.
But
that's a good thing,
yeah.
though. Because when people when they're thinking about hiring you, they look at what you did. Mm-hmm. And the jobs you did actually marketing and stuff is more important to them than working at Chick-fil-A or something like that. But I could see how it'd be hard to get a job in marketing when you're doing classes 5 days a week.
Yeah.
And like, what are you going to do? Just work Saturday as a marketing assistant or something?
Yeah.
It'd be hard to get a job in your field doing that.
I'd say it depends. A lot of marketing now, like my dad's agency's all remote. So everybody works from home and they do their thing.
What's the dream job?
Dream job?
In your field?
In my field? Oh, boy. I mean, I would say dream job in my field would...
Like the head marketer for Giant Eagle.
Yeah, I'd say I prefer the
that
agency life. Definitely not like working within a company to do marketing because that can be pretty slow.
Okay.
Generally, the idea would be working within an agency, either 50 or somewhere else, in the head of either the video department or like strategy. Okay. So working here with my dad or at places like VaynerMedia, like Gary Vee and his media place, working there because they're very fast moving on top of stuff. Right. Then they have places in LA and New York, so that'd be cool. But
okay, it would be super cool to move to LA or New York.
Yeah, and they're in Manhattan, like straight in Manhattan corner.
Yeah, I've been to New York 7 times. Yeah.
I've never been to New York.
Me and my uncle have been there. It was so much fun. I did a Brooklyn food tour last time. Mm-hmm. Got some Brooklyn falafels.
Ooh.
I don't know if you know what falafels are.
I love falafels, yeah. I had them down at Lamona.
The Lamona House.
Yeah.
Dude, the sauce. I don't even know if the falafel was as good as the sauce they put on it. Yeah. Oh my goodness, it was to die for in Brooklyn. I mean, I've had falafels since then, and I'll tell you what, nah.
Yeah.
No, they're different up there. It was like in a Jewish, like everybody was walking around with dreidels on, or I don't know if they're called dreidels.
Oh, yarmulke.
Yarmulkes,
right?
Yeah. Sorry for my ignorance. Yarmulkes. And just walking around, you can see they all have the big beards and stuff, and we just pull over the bus and eat falafel. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Went in the Freedom Towers, like the new World Trade Centers.
Yeah.
The One World Observatory, Statue of Liberty. I mean, there's so much to do in New York. It's so fun.
They have that one new apartment building that's like super tall right by Central Park there.
Right.
The place is insane. Like the top penthouse is like so much money, like an insane amount.
We were supposed to go. My wife's aunt. I don't want to say her name, but she's an anesthesiologist in New York, and she lives in an apartment right off of Central Park.
Yeah.
And we were supposed to go there this September, and Rachel got pregnant, so we had to cancel that trip because the baby's coming in 9 weeks now.
Yeah.
And so we had to cancel that trip. She had never been to New York. We'd been married 3 years. I never got to take her there. Now we're gonna be going with a kid.
Oh man. Yeah.
So, but yeah, I wanted her to see all that stuff, but it didn't work out.
Yeah.
But it is a blast up there. It really is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that'd be interesting.
As far as crime goes and stuff, I've never seen any.
Yeah, I think it's just you pick
I think
your
just
areas,
stay out of
really.
dark alleys.
Yeah.
Maybe don't walk alone at night.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just like be smart.
Yeah, general city stuff.
smart,
Yeah, even
yeah.
in Pittsburgh or anywhere
Right.
like that, you just be smart about how you go about life, and then you're good. So, yeah. With marketing, dream jobs would be those agencies. But obviously, I have a passion for video as well. See where that could take me.
What would be ideal
So-
for you is if a job pops up. If a job pops up for you while you're going to college, you have something set up for you for when you get out right away.
Yeah.
Like maybe your junior, senior year, you're kind of reaching out, and they're like, yeah, when you get your degree, we'll hire you, and this will be, you know, we'll do that. That would be cool too. Go right out of college and start right away. I mean, that's nice.
And a big thing for Cedarville, I think it's 90% is the number or somewhere in there of placement 6 months after graduation.
That's
it's
huge.
like a super high
That's
percentage
huge.
of kids get a job within 6
What
months.
denomination is? I know it's a Christian college. Is there a certain denomination?
It started. Well, I think it started. It was like some Mennonite, like training school, but that was like 1887.
Does everybody
is
have to
when it
wear
started.
skirts and stuff there? Is it
Not anymore.
it used to
So
be
it used to be Baptist. It was Baptist, and it still says Baptist, like on Google. Now it's non-denominational.
that college started in the 1880s?
1887. Yeah.
So obviously at one time.
Yeah. Well, even when my parents went back in the 90s, I believe. Yeah, back in the 90s, early 2000s, my dad had to wear khakis from 9 to 5. And then my mom, wore dresses.
But even
and
if you
stuff.
had to dress up, you don't mind it. You dress up all the time anyways.
Yeah, for me, it's fine. Like
it's fine. You like to dress up. That's your thing.
the dress code is not crazy at all anymore. Like
No.
they just allowed to wear joggers into like chapel and class.
Okay.
So I never wear joggers, so it's like that won't affect me. And like you said, I like to dress up and stuff. That picture that I got at the basketball, that was pretty sick. Did
Yeah.
you see that one?
Which one?
It was the one where I was in my suit. There was only one picture of it, and I posted it on Instagram last night.
Oh, you were in your
Yeah.
before you took the coat off.
No, just after.
Just
So it was like
after.
that.
Look at that.
Yeah, so that
Man, you look like you own a
that's
basketball team.
super sick. I know, right? I said
You look
I
like you
show
own
up to look like how my team will cook on the court.
Yeah.
'Cause
You look like an owner.
Yeah, I know, right?
Just,
Yeah, out there like Mark Cuban.
Look great, dude.
Yeah, so
Looked great.
Yeah,
I
that
remember
was-
seeing you that day. I'm like, dang.
yeah,
Will.
and I felt like I felt
Okay.
pretty cool too because it was all like Calvin Klein stuff, and they breathe pretty well.
Almost feel bad beating you. Beating your team.
Yeah, it was a close game though, wasn't it? Like
Yeah, it was like a 3-point game.
Yeah, 3-point
It
game,
was
so.
close.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I mean, both of our teams had pretty bad luck Thursday. We both went
man.
0-2, man. That sucked.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't believe it. We
Yeah.
did that. And we lost the one game by 2, the one game by 1.
Yeah, we
and
lost.
we missed shots at the buzzer to tie it both
Same.
times.
We lost. The last game was 12-14, and we missed the buzzer.
Have an easier games next week. You guys do.
Yeah, I'll actually be leaving a few hours before.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll be leaving at noon.
How are they
on
going to
that
do it without the
Thursday.
coach?
I don't know, man. Maybe they'll start winning. Who knows?
Maybe,
a little bit of
maybe.
a change. Yeah.
Maybe.
So we'll see
but-
what happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
What's the food like there at the college?
Of the colleges that I know of, Cedarville's probably middle of the pack. Like it's not the best food. It's not amazing, but it's not bad.
I'm sure it comes with a food package.
It's very
like you have
yeah.
there and everything.
It's like a 21 meal a week food plan for the full semester. And what's nice with the plan is you can use it both at the cafeteria where it's like swipe in, all you can eat. There's all the different options, subs, Chipotle style, whatever they cook, like the home meal. And then you can do omelets. But then there's also the Chick-fil-A, the Panda Express. There's an Italian joint. So you can use your swipes on that.
We good on time or like
Wait.
time wise for this? We good or?
Oh yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. So, but yeah, so the food's decent, and especially too if you just pick the right food. Like there's always pizza available,
Yeah.
but don't have that every day. I know some kids is like straight up eat pizza all the time. It's like, bro, you're gonna get the freshman
It's not
30.
me. It's
Get
not
the-
me.
yeah.
Nah, it's not me.
So yeah.
Yeah, but what as far as like your like the, I'm just curious. Like, what is it? Do you know what it costs like for a semester there?
Cost for a semester, I mean the like website price that you say it's 46 really a year.
Okay.
And it's private school, but then
So that's like about middle of the road, right?
yeah, but it's also too Cedarville gives a lot of scholarships.
A little bit.
So every kid gets a scholarship regardless. It's called the presidential scholarship.
Oh, nice.
So it depends on how your academics are of how much you get, but you will always get something.
So based off your GPA.
GPA, essay, I think it's mostly GPA. There's some scholarships. It depends on.
What is your GPA?
Yeah, SATs. I think mine is a 4.3
something?
3.5.
4.3.5.
Yeah.
Holy cow, Will, you're smart.
Yeah. So that helped because I took a lot of dual enrollment. I'm going with 21 credits. So dual enrollment is worth 5.0.
So you have to get some kind of good scholarship.
So yeah, I got pretty good scholarships through that. And then what's nice is it's Christian school. So if they have a pastoral scholarship, if he writes a letter, you get a certain amount. I think it was like 1,000.
Real nice.
And then they will match how much your church gives.
They have a mandatory chapel.
Yeah, 5 days a week, 10 a.m. every day.
Okay.
So
that's super cool.
Yeah,
I don't know if every
and it's
Christian
very
school
good.
does that or.
No, of all the ones we went to, Liberty was the only one that was close. They
I feel
had
like
twice a week.
Yeah, I felt like twice a week but every day.
Well, the only thing too is a lot of them are twice a week, but not mandatory and not very good. Like they didn't put money into it.
Yeah.
Liberty, it's the biggest production ever.
Everybody
it's a
has to
concert.
attend. Is it mandatory attendance?
At Cedarville, yes, everybody has to attend.
How long is like an hour?
It's just an hour, like a class time. So like you can have a class at 8, 9, from 10 to 11.
But you're not. It's just for your own personal. Like you're not graded on it.
So you're not graded on it, but you get credit.
You do get credit for attending.
At Cedarville, you get a Bible minor. Everybody gets a Bible minor.
Okay.
And it will go on your degree and stuff.
All right.
So with chapel and the classes you have to take 18 credits of classes. You get a Bible minor. And it's just cool. Like they have always really good music. They bring in big guests, like Tripoli. They brought him in. They've had just big pastors from all over the country and stuff. Okay. So it's really informative, definitely.
So they have like special guest speakers. That is really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, that is well done for them.
So they'll have profs. They'll have the president speaks a lot, Dr. White. They'll have local pastors, which is a really nice, refreshing thing. It's like, hey, that dude's like 10 minutes away. I liked him. Go to his church. But then they'll have, back when my dad went, they had Alistair Begg, which was like the pick a big name pastor now. That was that guy back then. I'm trying to think of any other. It's just a lot of like the big name pastors. It's not like the social media people that you see.
Yeah,
but it's like a lot of.
You gonna try to get any of them on the pod?
Yeah, that's my goal. My goal, I'd like to
What
get.
about the president?
Definitely. My goal is I'd like to try to get him in junior year or something.
Shoot big, and that's
so
good.
I'm trying get as many professors as I can. Then a bunch of students. So
they have
can
sports
talk
teams.
About. They do. They have
a sports team.
Most sports other than football.
I've never. Man, I'm trying to think if I've ever seen. No, I haven't seen any of the sports. Have I? Wait, maybe I have.
Of what?
Cedarville. Like,
yeah,
I'm trying to think of
D2.
ever watching them and ever. Oh, they're D2.
They're D2.
Yeah,
so
but they do have them. But you're not doing anything.
Yeah, so I did try out, and I was planning on doing their varsity soccer team. My roommate and I both decided that we didn't want to pursue that anymore and just have like an actual social life, really. Because a lot of the problem with even D2 or D3, D1, any of them, it's just a lot of time.
Because I know you're kind of a religious soccer player.
Yeah, like they pretty much, they almost like own you with your time.
Your senior pictures, you were literally holding a soccer ball.
Soccer ball in my jersey and all that.
It's like soccer's life.
Yeah, yeah, it was. I mean, my junior year.
I played in 2007 for the YMCA.
Yeah.
They just put me in there to slide tackle kids. That's all I did, and I never hit the ball first either.
Yeah.
They called me Red Card Jimmy.
Oh, you just take the kid out, then get the ball?
Red Card Jimmy. Yep. Ruthless.
Yeah, so I traveled a lot junior year. It was basically 3 nights a week I'd practice, and then on the weekend I'd have 2 games. 1 game in Pittsburgh, which was home for us, and 1 game in either Columbus or Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay.
Every weekend for 2 months.
Yeah, wow. Yeah.
So
it's probably better you're not doing that in college.
Yeah.
That would distract you, take too much.
It'd be a lot. I just wouldn't have a social life or friends, really. I'd be married to academics and soccer.
It's probably time to just focus on college.
Yeah, so, we're excited. We're going to do intramural tennis and intramural soccer. So that's just like you go
tennis
and play
is a
and
lot
have
of fun.
fun.
And you're long, so you can get them good
That's why I
high
wanted to get
serves,
into tennis to see if
slam
I
it
actually
down the
have it
box.
for it. So
yeah, man, for sure.
yeah, so it's exciting.
Yeah, I like playing tennis. I'm no good at it.
Yeah.
I played baseball most of the way.
Yeah.
I played baseball. I played left field and third base. And then my senior year, I played basketball for Bible Baptist in Latrobe.
Okay.
So it was a Christian school too.
Yeah.
Weren't great. I mean, we were good, but we were just outgunned.
Yeah, it's just bigger schools and stuff.
Bigger schools just slaughter us.
Yep. Yeah. So all right, man. Well, thanks for hopping on. This was fun. I enjoyed the conversation, and I
appreciate you having me.
Yeah, it's probably one of the longest ones I've done so far. I think we're hitting 45 minutes almost.
Oh, dude, I could sit here all day with you.
Yeah, same. It's exciting. So, all right, guys. Well, thanks for checking in. Thank you for just liking, viewing, subscribing. Please check out all the other pods I did with the guys today. It was really fun, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.